Now then, so today we are running a bit of Grace, and I really enjoy this deck because very simple. Um, you just play your cards in relatively the right order, and you get big points on the board. Just activates my monkey brain. What can I say? Just seeing the big numbers. So in terms of the cards we're running, relatively standard. I think there's been people have been trying this out, and I've seen plenty of different versions. This is kind of the one I put together with what I think works. Maybe wants a bit of a tweak. I'm not sure. But in terms of what we're running, there's the new cards: Damsel in Distress, Maiden Shield, Knight Errant, Squires. Basically, all the new cards because they all just work together very well, and they're all very good. I think they're all apart from Squire and circumstantially Knight Errant, they all are just automatically very, very good cards. Maiden Shield, alone, is very, very good, and I've been quite impressed with them. And obviously, a lot of the knights now have got grace abilities. Um, in an older take, I did go over all of these, and it took me about 15 minutes to explain all the new cards. So, if there are any you aren't sure of what they do now, pull up the deck list, have a gander at what these cards do, because it's a bit much to go through each and every card and explain what they do, especially if you already know. So, in terms of the game plan, we want to get Dandelion down in round one to get a bit of carryover, that kind of thing. We have a lot of ways to get units boosted, so kind of makes sense. You slap down your Dandelion, getting 1 point 10 on the next unit you're going to draw, get 2 points every 2 turns onto specific things, so you can boost up your Anseus to be a 6, for example, 6, 8, 10, whatever, so it's an insanely good jeweler. Same with some of the other grace cards, so things like Mid Shield, Reynard, Knight Errant, boosting them up a bit so their grace abilities are more consistent and kind of easier to hit is always good. We also have Bellahoon, because Bellahoon is kind of insane in this deck. Obviously, things like Dandelion, Vandergrift, Reynard, Istrid, and Margarita, basically the golds, aren't really going to benefit from him. But everything else does. Anseus does, John Natalis does, all of your bronzes do, Maiden Shield, for example, and he kind of carries rounds, especially when we're looking to get relatively small units up to much higher points. For example, Knight Errant starts at 3, and we get the payoff when it gets up to 9. So Bellahoon makes sense because straight away, provided when you play that, you put it between two boosted units, it's going to be at 8 already. It's going to trigger next turn. Exactly the same situation with Redanian Knight. We also have Istrid in here because I am terrified of missing the important cards. I've missed important cards one too many times. And in general, he kind of represents a weird threat for your opponent because they kind of need to answer him, but they also kind of don't want to, if that makes sense. So it allows you to do a bit of hand fixing and get a bit of extra points on top of that. Damsel in Distress is a kind of nut scenario, to be honest. There is an absolute ton of points on offer just from that Chapter 1 ability, which is adjacent units boosted by 2 when you trigger Grace. Because you're running so many Grace units, the amount of triggers gets quite stupid. And the last thing I wanted to talk about was Vandergrift, because there's some really good interactions with really, really good interactions with it. So, if you haven't seen, he's as he was, but now he has Grace. When he hits 12 power, he gets Resilience. So you can play this in round 1, get him up to 12 in round 2, he'll have Resilience, he'll be there in 3, sort of like with She Who Knows, where you can carry her from round 1 to 3. Now, if you know anything about how Resilience works and stuff, status is carryover. And the new infuse mechanic is a status. So if you can get Knight Errant's infuse onto Vandergrift, it will stick. and the one that you really want to go for is Squire. So Squire it will boost itself by 1 point every turn of the next card you play. So you can play Vandergrift after you've played a Squire, and Vandergrift will start, buffing himself by 1 point a turn. It becomes a 1 point a turn engine with resilience that can carry all the way to round 3. So that's a very, very nice combo you can get off if you time things well, kind of thing. So I've already talked long enough. It's been like a 5-minute intro. It's been a while since I've done one this long. I just didn't really enjoy this deck. And we will go into the games. Hitting catch. We should outpoint this, I think. I mean, there's a few that could be running, I guess. So we'll just have to see. Vandergrift is nice because I swear I never get him in my opening hand. So, welcome to the party. This hand's very expensive, but I guess we got Istrid, so like we can kind of be a bit greedy in terms of like hunting for our best cards. So yeah, this could be kind of anything, to be honest. That's gonna need locking. Very well. Doesn't feel good using our lock this early, but that kind of needs dealing with.
One cannot shut them out of learning.
Jesus. Okay.
Go to hell, I ask you politely.
I mean, we may play it. Don't know. I still aren't sure about Reynard. He feels a little too slow.
Axe or bison,
For the moment, I'm feeling this round out.
longships are overrated.
You could be Renfrey. But no, some of these inclusions make me think Renfrey. Do we want to click this yet? And we can play Vandergrift. Alright, that's some better stuff. You back, put you back. Back, maybe Reynard. We actually put Reynard back. And we'll look to pass next time. Squire into Vandergrift is so good. Because this carries over. I'm pretty sure it carries over. Unless I'm being stupid that this carries over. And yeah, if it wasn't so passing here. Because I also wanted to pass before Vandergrift gets to 12. Because then it's just resilience on top. Resilience, it does nothing. It is nice. Very nice. What are we looking? Yeah, I knew it. But why does everybody doubt me? Go playing down to 7 there, buddy.
Scrub this, scrub that, for fuck's sake, I'm sick of these shit.
Wait, this isn't Renfrey. Just dawned on me. May as well play the card. Oh. Next thing I want to check is diversion. We don't know if it's diversion yet or not, so we probably want to play Donamit, the damsel. Play it safe, you know. Very, very good hand. I mean, obviously we're missing these two. Very, very good hand.
twice.
Kind of incredible hand, to be honest.
Control the docks, control the city.
That's probably Ansei's tap. Honest.
The court knows the judgment I expect.
Like, this is kind of the nuts thing about like Vandergrift and Squire that I kind of mentioned. But like, we did this in round 1. Yeah.
Wait till you go and watch Lords with me.
Yeah.
Come on, Captain, and your own doom.
Off the board. Fortunately, not exactly favorite card. See, Vincey's fine. Obviously, they'll get a lot of coins from this, but you know, with any luck, we outpoint them.
I'm never short on stamina.
So Dandelion, what are we doing with Dandelion? I think we just boost up a Carrot Marine. I'll play this, see what's on top. Probably the way.
The good old smell of seagull shit.
We'll just hold off a second on this. Look at these is
You'll suffer
fine.
the consequences of your foolishness.
Because we kind of want to get that
Asking me for help.
chain going, you know. It's a beautiful thing, truly beautiful thing. You. Let's say you. Right, what's the top card? It is the Carrot Marine. Perfect. Oh, we need to get you down as well.
Sword, back sword. Arming sword, bastard sword.
Kind of big. Now, no Mariels, please. If you're running Bincy and Philippa, no way you afford it. Strange. Not complaining, but a little strange.
Lay down, my lady. I shall be with you shortly.
Let's not take the risk. Just get that blocked. Yeah, so Vitality as well counts as boost from another source, hence why that went up to.
I must act on matter.
I mean, I'm gonna play around them having, what's it called, Mariels. Like, I'm not gonna boost this,
Clouds gather over Temeria.
but
Long live the king!
if they do, I'd be very surprised. I've been paying attention if they've been regaining coins. I don't know if they've got beggars or not. I mean, in fairness, a Mariels was always going to hurt.
Ship was big enough.
Not a board space as well, friend. Don't know why they sat on 5 coins. There does not really matter.
Squires on the shore, bows
As I say, I'm not taking. 39 points. Okay. But we obviously dropped some points where we could have put it there, but I didn't suspect that we would, you know, need that extra 4 points we get from doing that, if that makes sense. I mean, I like playing this because it's like, you just jam cards down, don't you? And you win games. Okay. I came up against this kind of thing before. Is this going to be the we duplicate Sir Pounce kind of meme? Didn't see him? If so, we kind of be asking you shall receive, I guess. Shadows makes me think like 100%. And then they'll be going for Sabbath.
Son, the innocent don't get reported.
It's an interesting little combo. How good it is. Be seen, I guess. Yeah, no point in having Maxi, I guess.
Your spear, sir.
No, we'll just hold off a turn on playing that because I want to play everything. Don't want this buffed. I want. I mean, I guess we can just do it now and land a grift if we did. Feels like it's too soon though. Feels a little too. Because we can play the other squire. Diversion problems, not being able to have here. I mean, I don't expect we win this game. It will take nothing short of a miracle in this one, I think. I mean, look at this, ridiculous, isn't it? There's never like counterplay to it since immunity on first turn. I mean, I get the point. I get the point of the like first turn immunity kind of thing, but it kind of leads to like this, unfortunately. Even like, I think in general, right, this is gonna be my 2 brain cells going over why immunity is bad. Let's figure out what I'm doing here. Right. Think. Come on, brain. How many points are we down by? We're getting 1, 2, 4, 6, 6, 35. No time to think. No time to think. No time to think.
I'm never short of stamina.
My gut said we had no points there. Unfortunately, it does end up being like a 10 card round, but never that I'll lose on even. And this way we go to round 3. Like either way, we're going to round 3 there. And now they're getting ready for their Sabbath. Obviously very cool. Very, very cool. We're not even going to do Marguerite, I don't think. The points are going to be very stupid very quick. And I mean, this is probably just going to be like a really short game because I'll play this out so you can like see what they're doing because it's really interesting. It's a deck that can be dealt with relatively easy, just not if you're a diversion deck that runs zero control. So I guess this is kind of showing two sides, right? We outpoint nearly everything in like a value matchup, but against things that go so unbelievably greedy, like this, bad time. It's a bad time. There's quite a few cards that I didn't play, but that's okay. That's all. Here we go, boys. I mean, we can lock one of those, right? Something.
I hope we can trust you.
I think this is kind of like the problem with Endrega Queen in general, is like she's bad for the job she's meant to do. But she's kind of broken when she does the stuff she's not meant to do. Yeah, and if you also didn't know, they kind of trigger off of each other like that. But you saw. Oh wait, did they? Or am I imagining that? They might. They maybe work like that.
We didn't come here to build sandcastles.
Didn't come here to build sandcastle. It's a shame they got the defender as well. Because like we could have maybe unsaved one of these away, you know, with like double squire and stuff. But I mean, like I say, we can. Yeah, this is to summon.
Lay down, my lady.
Hey,
I shall
Aaron.
be with you shortly.
We'll boost this time, but give it a minute. Give it a minute. And Elted Bald. I do not think this is a very good card, in all honesty. But that's 10. 10 as well. Oh, that's smart. That's smart. Okay, I take it back. That's clever.
Temeria has yet to speak its last.
Shield. Yeah.
You want a piece of Bronwen and Scruffy? Well,
Draw 3. Draw 3 now, yeah. Good god. Ah, there's the answers at least. But I think it's just the Cintrian Knights and the Barrack City Guard. Maybe worth playing Dandelion. Just realised we still had Dandelion. I've been thrown off by this game, I'll be honest. I won't lie to you. I will not lie to you. Like, this is the stupid bit about this as well, right? It's like, this is the greediest way to do it. So it has whenever you play a cursed card, reduce the cooldown. These are cursed and you play them, so every single turn you play a card and it damages them. I mean, like I say, we'll play this out because it's funny, but thinking about how we want it. I think it's maybe like Reynard next. Oh, that just takes off the shield. That's fine. I don't even know why I'm like talking about this as though like this is going any other direction. Like, we know how this is ending up. Either that or we play answer.
Company, forward march! Long live the king!
And then do that. That gets like 3. Okay. Honestly surprised that the points are as close as they are. Because like, they'll scratch a lot on his own. That's gonna double now. You kind of see what I mean, right? About this deck is like it is the high roll to end all high rolls. You know, when you hit what you're looking for, kind of over. But I think I've shown this one quite enough. You can see exactly what's going on, so we will probably call it there. I don't know. I'm so opposed to forfeiting.
Our will.
Okay, we're forfeiting. Yeah, we'll call it that. If it wasn't obvious, going. They got like that god set up, so there's kind of not much to do. So if anything, that showed off 2 decks. So hope you enjoy, and I will catch you in the next one.